Inside Notre Dame Stadium, two ranked teams with proud traditions matched up on a warm afternoon in northern Indiana. It doesn't get much better. Number 9, Tom Zbikowski. Number 10, Brady Quinn leading the way. The victory march sounds, and here come the Irish. Victors sounding through Notre Dame Stadium. The Wolverines of Michigan make their appearance. Coach Lloyd Carr and the Wolverines ranked 11th in the nation. Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium. Tom Hammond, Pat Hayes ready for this great matchup today. And of course, the Irish High is smiling again. After the close call at Georgia Tech to open the season, they looked really good in their win over Penn State a week ago.
3 touchdown passes, did not turn the ball over. That is the absolute key thing. And Tom, he managed the game so doggone well. Got scrambled out of traffic some, and he was back in form after that first game. Well, Chad Henne has not had to do much in those first 2 ball games. Only threw for 113 yards last week, but he is capable of doing a lot. He's thrown 50 touchdowns in his Michigan career.
By Adidas. Backs and receivers, and you'll notice that Asaph Schwab, the starting fullback, out, replaced by McConnell. Harris, Santucci, Sullivan, Morton, and freshman is pounding the football behind that big offensive line. Trying to counter it, this defensive line up front. Abby Amiri, Laws, Landry, and Talley. The backers, Thomas, Crum, and Thomas. And in the secondary, Wooden, Richardson, Ndukwe, and Zbikowski. Mike Hart with great games for 200 yards in each of the first 2 victories by the Wolverines. Preston, the dangerous man, they want to get him the ball a lot if they can. Long is excellent. Krause, Beal, Mitchell, and Riley. And here they are, the Adidas starting lineup for the Wolverines on D with Woodley, Taylor, Branch, and Biggs. Those 2 defensive ends amongst the best in college football. Crable, Harris, and Burgess. Charlie Weiss said Crable would be a key man today.
Yeah, those linebackers are going to have to chase in space.
Hall, Mundy, Adams, and Trent in the secondary. 5 for the Irish. Play action fake. Brady Quinn with time. Through the hands and intercepted. Picked off for an easy touchdown for Prescott Burgess of Michigan.
First turnover of the year for the Irish, Tom. There's Carlson just running a little cross route. Caught 6 passes last week. In the very second down, they're trying to give him a chance. Should have caught the ball right through his hand. Big break for the Wolverines early.
And 43 attempts before having one picked off.
Good defensive ends here off the corners for Michigan.
From the shotgun, Quinn pumps once, reloads, and throws a pop-up. Up for grabs, and Grimes can't get there.
Thus far, this Michigan defense, 2 series, very good 2 defensive series. They got a 5th rusher in the middle as a blitzer. Ohio State and Georgia Tech both came after Brady Quinn with the blitz.
On 3rd down and long. From the shotgun, Chad Henne's first pass attempt. Under pressure, intercepted. Ndukwe with a clear path to the end zone. Ndukwe knocked out of bounds at the 4-yard line. A hustling play.
At the end, his foot goes out. They called him out on the 4 as his left foot. But how about Ndukwe making some plays the last 3 weeks?
Ndukwe nearly took it back all the way. Quinn with a touchdown pass to McConnell, the backup fullback. Ashley McConnell, the senior from Adairsville, Georgia.
Well, a big game for Preston today.
He was injured against Notre Dame last year. Here's the handoff to Hart, and he stopped for a loss on the play by Talley and Abby Amiri. Henne sacked. Travis Thomas with that speed, the converted running back with a sack. Life Laverne to South Bend when her son signed with Notre Dame. That time, Darius lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. In fact, they'll mark him for a slight loss in the play.
Just moved upstairs.
First down, Michigan. They hand it to Mike Hart. And Notre Dame's defense strings the play out to the sideline. They get good pursuit, Pat, and pass for over 2,700 yards, 25 touchdowns. The best freshman performance in Michigan and Big Ten history.
You see that 48 touchdowns, only 20 interceptions in those first 2 years as a starter, better than Quinn. Oh, wide open.
Wide open down the field. That's Manningham. He got behind the defense. There's one of those guys coming free.
Oh, yeah.
And Ambrose Wooden could only play catch-up. It'll be a touchdown, Michigan.
18 yards, a little out and then up by Mario. You know, rising star in the Big Ten. He had a real good freshman year. Good delivery by him.
Rivas extra point attempt, and it's blocked. Blocked by Landry. Derek Landry blocks the point after attempt. It's quite a day.
It really is.
There's the kick by Ryan. David Grimes fields it. And Grimes fumbles the football, and Michigan has recovered.
So 2 turnovers. One that was returned for an interception for a touchdown, a mistake on special teams
For Michigan.
But, you know, the defense is giving up a big play. Special teams is giving up a play.
Well, Notre Dame had been turnover free, and then 2 in this first quarter. Here's Mike Hart with a cutback, and just dragged down by Zbikowski from behind 9. Nickel defense, and the penalty flags come flying. Let's see if it's going right into the student section, so a lot of noise. Play action fake. Henne, miscommunication. His receiver fell down, and Zbikowski held him. It was Manningham against Zbikowski. Zbikowski will be called.
Pass interference on the defense. The foul occurred in the end zone. The ball was spotted at the 2-yard line. First and goal.
I thought that was a good call. I think Zbikowski was holding from the get-go. Take a look, Jerome.
Yeah, he was. It was a simple play action, and he got caught with his eyes in the backfield. That's one thing. You can't do that down around the goal line.
Manningham will have a big touchdown catch.
Olebo and Hart in the I formation. Hart dives for the touchdown.
And one of the characteristics of Troy Weiss team, they do not panic, but a good drive there and over the top by Mike Hart.
Kick return was a fumble by Grimes that turned into a Michigan touchdown. And this one taken by West. Took it right out of Grimes' hands, and a flag down as he tripped up.
A nice, consistent drive.
Holding number 87 of the receiving team. Half the distance to the goal. First down.
With Irish mistakes.
Yeah, you got interception, you got a fumbled kickoff, 4 penalties, no first downs, 10 total yards.
And that'll bring the first quarter to a close. The Irish fans in shock as Michigan, with a couple of big defensive plays, a couple of turnovers, a 70-yard touchdown strike yard line, 3 tight ends, Carlson, Freeman, Yeatman.
No, good
Didn't make it.
defensive. No.
Darius Walker stopped short of the first down, in fact lost a yard. Fake to Hart, Henne rolls, sets his feet, and throws. That'll be out of bounds, incomplete. No, they marked it inbounds.
Deep on the deep comeback route. Did he get his feet in?
I'm not sure he had possession with his feet inbounds, but they're hurrying up. They're up the line of
Yeah,
scrimmage.
that's very smart play. Get the ball snapped before they
Before
can
it can
review
be
it.
reviewed, and here is this, and it'll be stopped.
Yeah, they're going to review it.
His knee down, but did he have possession?
Possession at that time. Yeah.
What does it look like?
I think he's out. The call on the field was a reception.
Well, without the indisputable video evidence to reverse it, with us.
Had 10 sacks in a
After
couple games.
review, video confirms play stands as called. It is a catch.
So the catch by Arrington stands. Henne for the end zone. Caught for the touchdown by Manningham.
This time over Lambert. Who had a terrific freshman year last year in the Big Ten. A little stutter step. Then we ran an out and up against Ambrose Wooden. This is a little stutter go.
3rd and long from the shotgun. Quinn. In traffic. Dangerous pass and incomplete. Carlson was the intended receiver, but bracketed by Michigan defenders.
This ball should not have been thrown. There were 3 guys, white jerseys, around this receiver, make it 2, but that's usually enough.
Price will punt. Steve Reston will let it bounce, and it takes a good Irish bounce out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Reception and a punt to open the game have scored touchdowns on 3 straight Possession, Zbikowski just catches Mike Hart, who nearly broke it all the way. Nickel defense for the Wolverines. Short drop by Quinn. Drills it to McKnight, incomplete.
Leon Hall, their outstanding corner, making the play on that one. Job now.
Is he ever? Here's Price with the punt to Breston. Good high punt. Breston at the 20. Reversing his field, looking for a block and breaking free momentarily. Then caught from behind as he crosses the 40-yard line. Has so far. Play action fake. Henny's pass. Dropped. Breston.
Watch. Richardson's trailing and Zbikowski's coming the other way.
You know, Richardson might have barely tipped that ball. Tough to tell. Meanwhile, Henny took a hit. Breston in motion. Henny drops. Has a man wide open, and it's a run after the catch to net a first down. Steve Breston. Second down. Hart head of steam as he bursts up the middle. Caught from behind and dropped by Maurice Crump. Down to 2.5 minutes. Henny for the end zone. Caught for a touchdown. Mario Manningham's third of the first half.
Wow.
Perfectly thrown the hat trick.
And that's 3 of them. Perfect throws. 3 perfect throws on those touchdowns and tremendous pass protection for Chad Henne. Thought Chad Henne had a lot of time to find his wide receiver, Mario Manningham. In the first half, Mario Manningham, after he caught his 3rd touchdown pass, goes into the band, the tuba section, and comes out holding his right wrist. And he wasn't in on that last play.
To get in, but so far, they've not allowed Manningham to go into the field with that right.
My wife's had a conversation with Tom Brady of the Patriots this week, and Tom Brady's probably gloating a bit right now. Here's Carlson on a bubble screen and stuck by Dave Harris. I can hear the gasps at a lot of stadiums when that halftime score is announced. Quinn finds McKnight, makes a diving catch for a first down. Raymond McKnight. 16. Quinn with protection, crossing route. McKnight catches his 2nd in a row. Tackled at the 35 by Hall.
McKnight and Samardzija right there, same side.
Quinn, plenty of time. Now scrambles, throws it, caught by Grimes. Grimes did a great job to keep a foot in bounds.
The wide receiver, but when you play for Charlie Weis, it's almost like another starter. Terrific concentration, good catch, got the right foot down.
Grimes now 3 catches for 40 yards. That play is being reviewed.
Video confirms that the play on the field stands. It is a catch. First and goal, Notre Dame.
Play action fake. Quinn fires to the end zone. Caught for the touchdown by Samardzija, who went over Trent to get it. The ball was kind of behind him, but he latches onto it for the Notre Dame touchdown.
This is not a terribly well thrown ball. He has to go back behind him and get it. Those strong hands, and Brady Quinn looking at his big receiver all the way. And he's going to look at the tape tomorrow and say, boy, I should have made that an easier catch about Jeff Samardzija. He caught 15 touchdown passes last year. This year, Tim Brown in 4 years only caught 12, and Issa, the Rocket, in 3 years only caught 4.
The first half dominated by Lloyd Carr and the Wolverines. Let's go to Lewis.
All right, thanks a lot, Coach. Did you imagine you come into South Bend and hold Notre Dame offensively and defensively the way you have here?
Well, I don't have much imagination.
Okay, well, how about giving them the touchdown there toward the end of the first half? Are you afraid of giving them a bit more of momentum going into the locker room?
Well, we just got to come out and play 30 minutes of great football.
Jake Long, a left-handed play. Big, powerful guy. When he gets on you, he just stays on you. It's hard to slip his block.
Hart in the backfield. Tackled for a loss. Abby Amiri with 20 seconds left in the first. Quinn swings complete and Walker dropped it.
Hey, how about this development, Tom? Mario Manningham walking off after that first series, going back into the locker room.
Here's that zone blocking front wall, and he faked it. Henny has it.
Oh, good
And
play.
throws for Breston, and he is
Wooden saw him crossing. He was playing the zone on the far side, saw the crossing route, and was just absolutely waiting for him to arrive. Ambrose Wooden hurt too on that play.
Yeah. Greg Matthews, the freshman receiver from Orlando, Florida. Breaston in motion. Henny, short drop, gets it to Breaston. He goes one-on-one with the freshman and gets by him for a first down.
Yeah, you know, that's good game planning. They go right after the freshman, Darren Walls.
And a flag late.
True freshman, get the ball out to your playmaker.
Number 18 of the defense, late hit, out of bounds. 15-yard penalty from the end of the run. First down.
We're going to call it on 18 in Duke way. There he beats Walls, just bad angle. He's out of bounds. That's a late hit.
Again, a short drop, and they get it to Breaston. What a play, one-on-one, Mike Richardson. Henny with protection, now breaks down, and he's sacked. Trevor Laws.
Yeah, 3 starts for Young, 3 good outings for Sam Young, and Lamar Woodley with 4 sacks on the year. Big down here for the Irish.
From the shotgun. Brady Quinn goes over the top, and it's picked off.
I guess who?
Burgess, who had a touchdown on an interception earlier. Burgess stopped at the 5-yard line, caught by Raymond McKnight from behind after his second interception. He brought back 34 yards.
Great coverage by the Wolverines. See how much time he has? And then he throws it late, and he's hit as he throws. And the ever-present linebacker, Prescott Burgess, makes his second big interception.
He got his arm hit.
Yeah,
his arm hit.
Yep.
Yeah. Henny. Arrington. Defended by Wooden.
Not quite the same as throwing to Mario Manningham, is it?
Not quite.
Pretty good percentage for that many kicks, 76%.
This one, a 20-yarder. Rivas kicks it up and through. Quinn hit and dropped as he lets it go. And the momentum carries McKnight, the intended receiver, out of bounds, as well as the football. And Quinn took a shot, comes up with sod in his helmet.
Well, I tell you, how many shots do we see Brady Quinn take, particularly his freshman and sophomore year, Tom? You know, hasn't been as much last year, but he takes one right there from Crable. Sean Crable, one of the linebackers. And, you know, I've never really seen Brady Quinn come out of a game
Today. Quinn to McKnight, overshoots him. He was behind the defense.
Brady's just
Quinn missed it. Let it go, so only got the 5-yard call. Well, how bad has the Notre Dame offense been today? More punts than first downs, and 8 of their 11 possessions. And is back on the field, Mario Manningham. Henny. Manningham with a catch.
Well, it's his 4th catch. At least he didn't score.
Lambert defending with a gain of 26. Henny finds a man after looking 2 different directions. It's Arrington.
Boy, they came with the blitz. It just got there too late.
Thankfully. Play action fake, and Henny's going for the touchdown. Had a man wide open, Breaston, and missed him. Henny given time. Breaston dropped it.
If Breaston catches it.
Put it right there.
Yeah, can't throw it any better.
Texas second field goal of the game. And nails it.
It is good. Michigan 40.
And that'll be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Lloyd Carr and the Wolverines play Notre Dame to a standoff in that 3rd, get a couple of field goals to add to their lead. 2 catches with that mention. Swing pass to Walker out of the backfield, taken down at the 40. That'll be a flag for a hit out of bounds by Sean Crable.
Personal foul, number 56 of the defense. Late hit, out of bounds. 15-yard penalty from the end of the run.
Lamar
First
Woodley.
down.
Lamar Woodley, not Sean Crable. There he is.
8-yard gain, 2nd down. Quinn's pass, short hops. Raymond McKnight.
And Prescott Burgess in the face of Brady Quinn. In the passing game, you know, he's intercepted the 2, but a lot of times he's been in the face of Brady Quinn as well.
From the shotgun. Quinn going down the sideline for McKnight. And broken out by Leon Hall.
What great timing by Leon Hall. How many times in the last year and a half?
Fourth down. Samardzija made the man miss in the backfield and picks up a first down, and a penalty flag comes sailing in. Harrison Biggs tracked down Jeff Samardzija.
Hoping that Jeff Samardzija could break a tackle.
Number 5, offense.
Just like Georgia Tech
That's a
game.
10-yard penalty. Spot the foul.
Conversion nullified on the McKnight hold. McKnight on the right of your screen right there, locked up.
I'm not sure that was holding.
On 4th and 9, open for a moment was McKnight, and he was interfered with. That'll be an interference penalty against the Wolverines.
Pass interference. Number 21, defense. That's a 15-yard penalty with an automatic first down.
Yep.
Clearly arrived before the ball.
It's a catchable.
The clock down to 12:47. Pumps once. Quinn for the end zone. And that's going to be a holding call, won't it? That's the flag.
It should have been, yeah.
McKnight, well, he caught the ball, so touchdown anyway. Morgan Trent had McKnight wrapped up.
I thought it was a penalty on Morgan Trent, though,
Too.
wasn't it?
Pass interference. Number 14 in the
Just didn't get his head turned.
A little do-si-do there.
Well, I don't know.
Well, look at that. I just don't know how he came up with the ball. He took it right away from Trent for the touchdown. Wow. They're locked up. And into the end zone. Somehow McKnight up for the football.
Great catch.
Notre Dame football brought to you by Coke Zero. 12:11 on the clock.
Yeah, the Irish can get 3 and out and force a punt and get a score. They have something going, but it's not going to happen.
They're not going to let Hart get to the outside.
No.
And Duquay chases him down from behind. Brown. Here's Grady. Hit and dropped behind the line for a loss on 3rd down as Mitchell Thomas got penetration. Brady Quinn needs some points in a hurry. Chased from the pocket and dragged down at the 11-yard line. Second sack of the day for Crable. It has been a thorough and total beating. Notre Dame has converted only 1 of 10 on 3rd down. And they got that one. That's Carlson. Those big paws for the Irish.
Boy, you talk about squeezing one in there because he was absolutely covered.
His dad was his basketball coach and his tennis coach and the offensive coordinator on his football team in Litchfield, Minnesota. McKnight was wide open, dropped it. Just dropped it. What can you say? Dominated both sides of the football. Quinn flushed from the pocket. Goes back across the grain. And was it intercepted? Yes, it was. Leon Hall picks it off from Michigan.
And Raymond McKnight.
Always dangerous. And there it is. Picked off his 3rd interception of the game.
You see why Ron English...
Reminding everybody, he was the former Pennsylvania Player of the Year, All-American, All-Stater, Wilson High School, Wyoming, Pennsylvania. A lot of the services rated him as the 4th best quarterback in the United States. 4th down and 10. Samardzija
just takes it away.
Yep, goes up top and takes it away from Trent for the Irish first down, an 18-yard gain.
Year and a half when he's been covered by just using his body and with his strong hands, just kind of snatches it away from the defenders. Really, watch his...
Pressure, and Quinn able to unload it down the field for Samardzija, but the pass carries well out of bounds as Harrison.
Here on the top. Nobody picked him up.
He's been able to stand in the pocket and plant his feet and deliver. Here's another example. Flag on that late hit.
Personal foul, number 50, defense. Late hit, 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
They called 50 Van Alstyne, but I think it was
55
Graham, wasn't it?
That's what I thought.
So the penalty
There's 55 chasing him, Graham.
makes it a first down.
That's the play. No, you're right. It was 55 or 50.
This is no time for that. In the pocket and a sack. Tim Jamison sacks Brady Quinn.
1 in sacks, and then Tim Jamison comes in as well and makes a sack.
2nd down and 15.
Front seven's really been good for Michigan today.
Through the hands of Samardzija. That one had too much heat on it.
And he got out very slowly. It's another big hit on him. Alan Branch all 331 times, 10 hits, 7 knockdowns, 4 sacks. And
Too high or too low. And he will surely be disappointed. But here's Darius Walker with a nifty run. There's a flag down, though. Penalty marker on the play. And then another one comes down on that hit out of bounds.
don't speculate.
There are 2 fouls on the play. Holding number 78, offense. A 10-yard penalty will be administered. Previous spot. Personal foul, late hit on the defense. That 15-yard penalty will then be administered with an automatic first down.
Nice speculation.
So 10 steps back, 15 steps forward.
Okay, let's take a look at the hold of number 78. Go right there in the middle of the screen.
John Sullivan.
It didn't look like a hold to me.
Not much, was it?
No, I wasn't holding. But there was the late here late on Darius Walker. I didn't like that call either, actually.
That one,
like either
that
one.
That one could also not have been thrown. Out of his hand, and he falls on it. And then it's taken away and picked up by Michigan. Lamar Woodley.
He's running out of gas.
Touchdown! He didn't run out soon enough. He was on empty, but he had fumes left.
Porter, the ball just comes right out of Brady Quinn's hands. And then Lamar Woodley, the outstanding defensive end, just picks it up.
Been beaten up any further. Not that Evan wants to be beaten up, but that's the kind of day it's been for the Irish as Manir Prince, the freshman running back, gets a welcome to the Big Ten from Prescott Burgess.
Kind of one of those lookout blocks by one of the guys up front. Manir Prince had absolutely no chance.
Rolling to his right, Shockley will just duck out of bounds.
Well, that's 4th down.
That was 4th down, so that didn't
throw it. Let's look at Burgess and Crable doing it.
Tipped ball by Burgess for a touchdown. The Irish got an interception themselves and managed to score after that to tie it at 7. After that, it was all Michigan. And I mean all. Manningham with 4 receptions and 3 touchdowns despite tangling with the tuba at one point. And Raymond McKnight, 5 receptions, 76 yards, and a score.
All right, thanks a lot, Tom. Well, Coach, what does it mean for you to have come into South Bend and dominated Notre Dame the way you have today?
Well, when you play in this game enough times, you're going to win some and you're going to lose some. And that's true for coaching as well as players. And last year, Notre Dame had a great day in Michigan Stadium. I think that motivated us a lot, but today was our day. Our guys played their hearts out. They were ready to play. I think they had great motivation throughout the winter. When you come off a disappointing season like we had, you know, if you have great character, then it motivates you.